Hey everyone, and welcome. Ever felt like your sentences could be a little more exciting? Well, today we're going to unlock the secret to that by learning all about some super words called adverbs. Trust me, they add so much color and detail, making everything you say and write way more interesting. Let's jump right in. Okay, have a look at this sentence. He drove the car. It's fine, it's simple, it's clear, we know what happened. But it's a little bit plain, isn't it? There aren't many details. Let's see if we can spice it up. And boom, just like that, with one single word, carefully, the whole sentence just comes to life. He drove the car carefully. Now you can actually picture it, can't you? Him driving safely, paying attention. It's amazing how much power that one little word has. Pretty cool, right? That is the magic of an adverb. It can totally transform the feeling of a sentence. So, what exactly are these super powerful words? Let's dive in and find out all about them. All right, first things first, let's get right to the big question. What even is an adverb? In simple terms, an adverb is a word that gives us more detail about an action, which is a verb, or a describing word, an adjective. You can think of them as detail givers. They're the words that help us paint a really clear, vivid picture for our reader or listener. Now here's where it gets really fun. Adverbs aren't all the same. They actually come in different types, kind of like a big family where everyone has their own special job to do. So, are you ready to meet the adverb family? Our first family member is all about the how. These are the adverbs of manner, and they answer one simple question. How is the action being done? Is it being done slowly, or quickly, or happily? Let's look at an example. In this sentence, she dances gracefully. If we ask the question, how does she dance? The answer is right there, gracefully. That's our adverb of manner, and it describes the action, the dancing, perfectly. Okay, so now we know how an action is done, but what about when it's done? Well, for that, we need the adverbs of time. And you guessed it, they answer the question, when did the action happen? Check out this example. She always wakes up early. So, when does she wake up? Early. That word, early, is our adverb of time. It tells us exactly when the action is happening. Right, we've covered how and when. So what's next? Let's talk about where. And for that, we have adverbs of place. I bet you can guess what question they answer. Where did the action happen? For example, the kids are playing outside. Where are they playing? Outside. See? That word tells us the location of the action. Simple, right? Now for a really common and useful type. Let's meet the adverbs of frequency. Their special job is to tell us how often something happens. Does it happen always, or sometimes, or maybe never? In this sentence, he rarely watches TV. The adverb rarely is telling us how often he watches. Words like rarely, often, always, and sometimes are all a really important part of this branch of the adverb family. Okay, next up, let's meet the adverbs of degree. Now, these are interesting. They're all about intensity. They basically tell us how much. They answer the question, to what extent? It's like turning the volume up or down on a word. Take a look at this one. It is extremely cold today. It's not just cold, it's extremely cold. See how that word extremely makes the adjective cold so much stronger? That's an adverb of degree at work. And for our last main family member, we've got the adverbs of reason. Think of these as the problem solvers, the detectives of the family. They answer that big question, why did something happen? Oh dear, this student does not look happy with her test paper at all. But why? Well, the sentence tells us exactly why. She performed badly because she did not study. That whole chunk of the sentence is giving us the reason. It's telling us why she performed badly. It's acting as our adverb of reason.
So, we've officially met the adverb family. But did you know we can make them even more powerful? Yep, we can use them to compare things. Let's see how we can give our adverbs a little supercharge.
Okay, so for most of the adverbs that end in "wyly," like our old friend carefully, we use more to compare two actions and most to compare three or more actions. So one person drives carefully, another person might drive more carefully, but the driving instructor drives the most carefully of all.
But what about short adverbs that don't end in ly, like fast? Well, for these, it's actually even easier. We just add er to compare two things and est to compare three or more. So you might run fast, but your friend runs faster, and the school champion runs the fastest.
But you gotta be careful. Like with any family, there are always a few rule breakers. Not all adverbs follow the rules. Some of them are called irregular adverbs, and they change their form completely. So well becomes better and then best, and badly becomes worse and then worst. These are just special cases you have to remember. Phew, we have covered a lot today, haven't we? Let's just take a quick moment and do a super fast recap of all the main points. So, what have we learned? Well, we know that adverbs add brilliant detail to our sentences, making them way more interesting. We've met the whole adverb family, and we know they tell us how, when, where, how often, why, and to what extent something happens. And finally, we know how to compare them to make our writing even more descriptive. And that's our look at adverbs. But now I've got a little challenge for you. Think about your day so far. Can you describe it using some of these amazing adverbs we've learned today? Try to use at least 3. Give it a go, and thanks so much for joining me.